There's that thinking that the intricate projects require big efforts. But in reality, it is the small steps which we do matters a lot. With the same thought and idea, let's turn today a basic frame into a stunning piece of art. We will be covering all these steps while preparing this frame. So the process starts with editing. For this, I am using Canva app, which is a very good beginner friendly and the free version works best for you. In Canva, you can get some pre-prepared templates which would be really helpful in saving the time, and also if you have very less knowledge of editing, it is going to be your lifesaver. I have shortlisted this template. Now I am going to import some pictures to add into my frame. You need to first pick the perfect pictures for your frame, then think about the theme you want, whether it's family, travel, or any special occasion. Today I am making this frame for one of my order and the theme is wedding. So basically the idea is to mix and match photos that tells a story and bring some personality to your frame. You can also add some theme specific text or quote on your frame that is going to make your work look more relatable. And don't worry at all, your editing doesn't need to be perfect. The beauty of the collage is into its creative blocks. Now let's save it. Now the next is decoration part. For this, first of all, I have printed this collage into a photo paper. I went to a nearby photo shop and asked for printing out the entire frame into a A3 size format. Now because my frame is for a wedding theme, so I am using the florals to decorate my frame and also some of the elements which is relatable to wedding like rings, butterflies and all the tiny little elements which is going to elevate my work. Now here is a very quick process of doing me a fuzzy cutout for you all. When you are doing the cutting, make sure that you are doing it very precisely. Be slow but make it very crisp and clear. Now let's start planning the arrangement of the flowers. For that, I am going to grab all the fuzzy cutout elements and all the other decorative items which I am going to put on my pictures. Now I am going to roughly start placing the flower designs and I will see that which design goes well, and accordingly I will place these type of fuzzy cutouts to the entire picture. Now the idea behind is we are not directly going to paste the elements on the picture. We first see that which picture or which floral design is going well to which corner of the picture, and then once you are satisfied with the entire arrangement, we are just going to paste it using any PVA glue and we'll keep it to dry. Now here is a quick tip. Make sure that you are using the tiny flowers or tiny leaves as a filler beside the floral cluster, because this gives really good finishing to your entire work and it gives a touch of the softness and the detailings to your entire project. Now here to paste all the elements I am using fabric glue. You can use any PVA glue. Just make sure that you are using very little amount of the glue, because the elements which we are pasting is on the photo paper and photo paper tends to bend when you apply more amount of glue on it. I just love butterflies in my project. So I made sure that I use at least 4 to 5 pieces of butterflies which is scattered all around the collage. So make sure that you are tilting it to different angles and you are pasting the butterflies if you have any into your stash. Now after all the pasting work, this is how my photo collage is looking now. Because I was making this collage on a wedding theme Hence, I decided to use these paper laces for my project. For this, I am using this die from Dress My Craft, and I am going to cut out few pieces from a pastel pink color cardstock. I cut and clean all my die cutouts. It was total 10 die cutouts which I have used for creating this A3 size frame. Now matching the corners of my all the die cutouts, I started placing and pasting it on the frame to all the sides. So basically I wanted to give a frame look out of it. Now let's get ready to add some sparkle and shine to your project. Let's take it to the next level with glitter and sequences. These tiny gems will take your project from cute to wow. I am going to carefully place them one by one for that pop-up of colors and shine. These sequins can catch the light just perfectly and giving your project that stunning eye-catchy finishing look. If you are enjoying this sparkling transformation, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more creative ideas with me. Now we are going to add glitters for that perfect touch of sparkle. You can apply glue and gently sprinkle it on your project, or you can just use your brush to apply glue and use your brush to apply the sprinkle on top of the layer of glue, and you will see an instant magic happens to your entire project. Just a little bit of glitter goes a long way. Be sure to tap off the excess amount of glitter and spread it evenly for a beautiful even finishing. And there you go, a project full of sparkle, shine, ready to stand out. Now let's be ready to turn this awesome photo collage into a masterpiece. Let's frame it up and make it even more special. So here is a frame which I got from my local vendor. I went to a carpenter shop and I asked them to get the A3 size frame done. You get the various option of the framings. Here I have chosen white with the golden touch because it was for the wedding theme. Now you can customize the hanging hook as well as the glass which is there on your frame. I have opted for acrylic glass because I wanted to courier my frame to different city. So if you are making this frame for an order, then you can consider going with acrylic sheet. It is hardly going to cost you 100 or 150 extra, but it is worth it. Now before putting the picture into the frame, there are some basic steps which is advisable to do. Because this was my customization work and I wanted to work on the photo collage first and then do the framing, hence I not asked my vendor to do the framing for me. To start the framing process, let's first dismantle the entire frame layer by layer. Most of the time you get the acrylic sheet with the protective layer to both the sides. So first of all I am going to remove it and I am going to clean my entire glass from both the sides. For cleaning the glass, I am using wet wipe and also after that I am going to use the normal napkins to clean the excess amount of moisture from my glass. You can also go with newspaper to clean the glasses. Now we are going to carefully arrange the photo inside the frame. Make sure that everything fits perfect. Every side and every corner of your picture should sit into the grooves of the frame. Once done, you are going to put a MDF chipboard which comes with the frame. You will see a tiny pressing hooks towards all the sides of the frame, which we are going to press and secure the MDF chipboard and the picture. Once done, gently secure the photos with some tape or adhesive, making sure that they stay in place. I am using a brown tape here to secure all the edges of my frame. At this corner, you can add your branding. And just like that, your photo collage is all framed up and ready to shine. Just look how those memories come to life with the perfect framing around them. And now your collage is not just a collection of photos, it's a true work of art. If you love this transformation, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome ideas and DIYs. Now let's make our gift look as beautiful as the memories inside. Let's wrap this frame photo in style. First, grab some wrapping paper. I have used a brown color wrapping sheet very easily available to your nearby stationery shops. You just need to make sure that it is going to cover your frame entirely. I have done the normal book gift wrapping for my frame. Further, I really love to decorate my gift wrapping with the mixed media art. For this, I am using a different cutouts of the pattern papers. So you usually have many of the scraps available from your projects which you make. You can use these scrap of papers to decorate the entire frame. I have also used some fussy cutout as well as some leftover paper laces which we have used for framing the photo collage. Now as said, I am firstly going to roughly arrange all the setup and then I am finally fixing it using any adhesive. So you can play with your ideas, your creativity, and according to the scrap and designs you have into your stash. There is no particular rule about decorating and doing a mixed media work on frame like this. Once I am going to be satisfied with all the setup, I am further going with the splattering work. So basically splattering is sprinkling the colors all around your work. For this I am using a mixture of water and white color chalk paint. I am mixing and then using my brush to sprinkle it all around my frame. Now to match with the wedding vibes, I have used a golden color foil on my project. For this, very randomly, I have used a glue and applied it on my frame very randomly here and there, and I used my gold foil. I just placed my gold foil and started rubbing it, and I got a beautiful golden texture on my frame. Also after that, I sprinkled some golden color glitter on my entire frame, and that process I wasn't able to shoot it, so I am telling you here. After that, you can tie a ribbon or a twine on your gift wrap. I have used purple color twine because it was matching with all the elements which I have used. Now after that, I am adding a tiny little gift tag so that my client can write down a small message on it. And there you have it, a picture frame beautifully wrapped and ready to gift. Your loved ones will definitely wow by both the frames as well as the thoughtful presentation. And this is how we have transformed a simple looking frame into a beautiful, stunning masterpiece. I hope you liked this entire video. If you like it, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye. Happy crafting.